Hi, I'm Risa Wells, realtor with Michael Saunders and Company in Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, and Northport areas. Welcome to I've Got a Guy for That. Joining me today will be Tricia Adams, owner of Mother Courage Expert Cleaning. Let's get started. Welcome back to I've Got a Guy for That. I'm so pleased to introduce you to Tricia Adams with Mother Courage Expert Cleaning. And I apologize if that sounded funny. It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. Yes, it is.
Tricia, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while now.
Yeah.
Believe that I called you to clean my daughter's house when we found her a new home.
That's right. That was the first time. Exactly.
That was the first time I met you.
Yes.
And have seen you and done business with you lots of times
since then. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
tell me, how did you decide to get into the cleaning business?
Years and years ago, I actually worked for a national franchise, and I enjoyed the work. I enjoyed helping people and everything, although it wasn't exactly financially lucrative. So I always felt like I served a purpose, and I was doing something good for people. So I appreciated that part of it. And I think I just have a natural penchant for it because my father was career military. He was in the Army for 20 years. And at some point, he was a drill instructor. And so I like to say I am my father's daughter. And so that's pretty much why I think I'm good at it. And at some point after that, I would say that I needed to supplement my income. It was about 2004 after the hurricanes. And so I started a small cleaning business on the side in addition to my full-time job. And now have since graduated into just doing this full-time.
Fantastic. And you have a staff, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. How many people do you have with you right now?
Not as many as one might think, but we're super efficient. So
yes, you are. I know you are.
Yeah.
And you are a taskmaster.
I am.
I've seen you.
I'm very diligent.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, what services can you provide to my customers or your customers that you get from other realtors or other people around town?
So generally, mostly what we do is like a bi-weekly or weekly scheduled cleanings.
Mm-hmm.
But for real estate clients of yours, I would say that we could come in and do a one-time deep cleaning just to get everybody ready for their, the walkthroughs for the appraiser or the open houses that you put on and the appointments that you have for showings.
Right.
So.
Or before a listing.
Before a listing. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think that's what I use you most for.
Right.
What would you say the area of interest that's most important to your regular clients? The ones that you see on a weekly basis.
Mostly they talk to me about how to keep things clean in between cleanings. Mm-hmm. And we talk about the dust issue and everything. And so the two biggest words of advice that I have for that would be to wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And also try to keep the dust down. Get a good vacuum cleaner, not one that you can get from Walmart or Target. Go to a reputable dealer and buy one that it is a HEPA filter and it's a bagless, a bagged vacuum cleaner because that'll help cut down on some of the dust going back into the air when you vacuum.
That's really interesting because I've heard that before. Mm-hmm. I have a son-in-law who keeps saying something about the vacuum is making everything smell, worse. That's really interesting. I never thought about it that way. Regarding keeping things clean, For you to advise a customer to go into somebody's home and explain to them how to keep their home clean, do you ever get anyone that gets a little bit annoyed with you?
No, because it's their question. It's not mine.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
That's true. That
But
is
yes,
true.
everybody wants to have their home be presentable, and it's first impressions are definitely important. And so I think that outside of the general maintenance, cleaning, and everything in between cleanings, you can just try to keep things wiped up and so on and so forth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's, you said keep your hands clean, keep your hands clean. And all I can picture is my grandchildren making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and touching the refrigerator after
Everything gets touched.
And that's,
yes.
and the germs and all of that.
Yeah.
We haven't gone into a deep discussion about cleaning before, but I'm curious about something. When you have dirty air conditioner filters, what does that do to a home?
Okay, so there's a lot of things that contribute to poor air quality in your home. And I would say that dirty air conditioner filters are one of the larger contributors. There's depending on how well your air conditioner works, there might be some moisture, some condensation that comes from that. And it's also not removing the dust that comes through. And then it makes the air conditioner work harder as well. And so there's several different reasons to look for that type of thing.
Does that cause your furniture to have a layer of dust on it from the AC filter?
It's possible that would contribute to it. There's a lot of contributing factors for dust. I would say, there's outside air pollutants that get trapped in. So not wearing your shoes in your house would be a deterrent to dust. Another good one is if you have a lot of throw rugs or cloths or throw pillows and you need to wash bedding on a regular basis. All of those things, carpeting deteriorates over time. And it also collects that type of dust. And the ceiling fans, if you run the ceiling fans consistently, the dust never actually settles on the surface to be picked up and cleaned. So there's a lot of contributing factors to dust. But yes, dirty air conditioner filters would not be key to helping to keep that down.
Right. It's interesting, but I've used the same cleaning products forever. What do you use and what do you recommend?
For me personally, I keep it simple. I like to use a lot of like vinegar, and I'll use baking soda, and I like Dawn dish detergent and lemon juice, things that are not as toxic or as fumey. But when I go into a client's home, I definitely will look towards their interests. If their interests are similar to mine, then we're golden. But if they're, a lot of folks do believe in a lot of bleach and a lot of chemicals and things like that, and so that's we definitely try to accommodate what everybody's interests are as far as that's concerned.
I just had new tile put down. When the flooring person left and congratulated me, and they did such a beautiful job, he said to me, now, don't wash this floor with any kind of product other than vinegar and water occasionally.
Right.
Is that what you do when you go
absolutely.
into someone's home?
Absolutely. We don't use detergent-based chemical products because it leaves a film on the floor and it actually ruins the grout over time. So,
well, that's very good information. I thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And I hope that our audience got a lot out of this. I know I did. And I appreciate, again, your coming, and I hope you'll come back
Absolutely.
soon.
Thank you for having
me. Thank you.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Thank you, Tricia, for coming today. And thank you all for joining us. And always remember, I've got a guide for that.